May I now invite Shri V.D. Satheesan ji, Honorable Leader of Opposition of the Kerala Legislative Assembly, to address the gathering.
Honorable President of India, Sri Ramnath Kovindji, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Sri Arif Mohammed Khanji, Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, Honorable Speaker of Kerala Legislative Assembly, Sri M.B. Rajesh, Honorable Minister Srimati Chinju Rani, Honorable Deputy Speaker Sri Chitem Gopakumar, and all other distinguished guests on and off the dais, and my dear friends. It is a great privilege for me to be here. Let me on the onset itself greet and congratulate all the women legislators who have come to Kerala to attend this conference. Kerala and this assembly are indeed honored to host you all. The world and our country are going through troubled and challenging times. War, climate change, terror, poverty, diseases are serious realities we face. Along with all this, we find the terrible way in which women, minorities, and differently abled are marginalized and silenced. At every given opportunity, we discuss about problems faced by women in India, the discrimination they encounter, and the threats they have to face. The obvious question that comes to mind is how the women of India can come out of these problems. Education, economic independence, and equal opportunity are the answers. These things are ensured by our Constitution. In spite of these constitutional rights and legal protection, why are our sisters being subjected to so much hardships? You, the women legislators, are part of the answer. Political empowerment is a logical and long-lasting method to empower those who are in a disadvantageous position economically and socially. Being political is not just being affiliated to an ideology or a party. It is a state of mind where you think independently and take a very pro-people, pro-poor stand. It's a state of mind where you have a well-thought-out opinion and relate yourself with the wider society. It's an action plan for minimum common good. It's a way of life where you put people around you first and then this country above everything else. When you become a people's representative, your responsibility is double. So also is your opportunity to influence the way this country is being run. So it is of pivotal importance, and women came out in large numbers to be active participants in politics and in governance. That process itself will bring in a huge revolution. It will also ensure protection and equal status to our less fortunate sisters, but also for all less fortunate sections of our society. Women, whether they are teachers, doctors, nurses, or politicians, seem to have more connect with people around them, and you have a wonderful talent to challenge the way things are planned and carried out. You bring in fundamental change to society, and you can root out the redundant and meaningless elements with such power and precision that the change you can bring it can be so deep and everlasting. India at this juncture of her history needs more and more people like you, women legislators. We need more women members in our state legislative assemblies. We need more women in our parliament. The revolutionary enactment brought in by Sri Rajiv Gandhi ensured 33.33% representation for women in panchayats and municipal corporations. I'm happy to say that Kerala made it 50% reservation. It has brought in commendable changes in the way our local bodies are run. It has also brought in tremendous changes to the lives of hundreds of thousands of women. This process has to go forward. The more the women in public life, it means more human element in politics and governance. More women in legislative assemblies mean more consideration for weaker sections and much more care to our environment and resources, because women are better and kinder managers. In this era of blatant communalism and divides, the more our sisters come to the forefront of our public life, these dangerous and nasty trends will come down because women understand the ugly way these manipulative forces can work and ruin the lives of the coming generations. They can resist and finish off these dark forces waiting to ruin the very idea of India. Here I would like to remember the hundreds of women who laid down their lives for the freedom of our country. Let us pay our respects to great souls like Kasturba Gandhi, Sarojini Naidu, Indira Ji, and many, many more like them, Aruna Asaf Ali, Ammu Swaminathan, etc. So many are there. Let those lights guide us. Dear sisters, you are stronger and deeper than us men. You have the capacity to endure and win, and you alone can shape future in the fundamental sense. I salute you and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.